Hi, my name is Jan Libbinger. I'm from Bark Unlimited Organics. Today we will have a look at berry plants, and it's very fashionable to have a berry plant in your garden or even in a container on your patio or on your back stoop. So we'll show you today how easy it is when you've bought a plant from your local nursery to transplant it into a bigger container and how to care for it.
Refresh your garden with the Bark Unlimited range of top quality organic products. Bark Unlimited Organics. Refresh nature.
So this is one of the plants that we will be transplanting today into a bigger pot. And here we've got another plant, and you can see this one has actually got some little flowers on it which will turn into lovely blueberries. Firstly, we have to find a suitable container. And this is a nice big pot for a berry plant, and the plant will probably be able to grow in this for the next couple of years. So what we need to do is to get some gravel to put in the bottom of the pot to cover all the drainage holes and to make sure that there's proper drainage in the pot. So we will just level that out in the bottom of the pot, and then we're ready to put our growing medium in here. Next, we're going to prepare the growing medium, and we're going to use our acid compost, and we're going to use some of our hemp super soil, and we will also be adding in some bone meal, and we will also be adding some river sand for extra drainage. What we're going to do next is we're going to take 3 containers full of our acid compost and put that into our wheelbarrow, and we will be adding to that 1 container full of river sand. And the river sand will be for extra drainage, and to that we're also going to add 1 container full of hemp super soil. The hemp super soil is not only good for growing marijuana, it can be mixed into a lot of different growing mediums. This will add extra water holding capacity to the medium and also extra nutrients because it's already got some nutrients into it. And then we will also be adding some microfine bone meal to this mixture. So we will just add, say, about 3 scoops of bone meal to this, and you can see that this bone meal is extremely fine, and that will mix through very easily and give us an even spread of bone meal in the growing medium. And this will put enough phosphate into the growing medium for a proper root development on our plants. The root system is very important because that will absorb all the nutrients and the water which the plant needs for healthy growth and to make proper flowers and eventually the lovely berries that we can eat. And our mix is ready to use. So to make it a bit easier, we're going to put our pot in the wheelbarrow, and we'll take our berry plant. We're going to take the nice big plant, and we just need to check the level. So we're going to fill up the pot to the required level for the plant to be planted, and just firm it down slightly, not too tight. We don't want to press out all the air particles in between the growing medium, because that's where the roots needs to grow. I'm just going to add a little bit more, and that should be adequate. And what we're going to do now is just turn this plant upside down, so you keep your hand on the growing medium, turn it upside down, and you will see the pot comes off very easily, and you can see the lovely yellow roots on this plant, which means this plant has got a very healthy root system. And we will just place it in the center of the pot, nice and upright, and you can see this is the existing soil level, and we're just going to fill it up to that same level again. Don't overfill it because the plant doesn't like soil around the stem. We just need to cover the roots. So we're going to go ahead and just use more of our growing medium and fill it up around the plant. Firm it down slightly again, and remember that the level on the around the plant must be right. Don't overfill it, and just firm it down slightly, and that will be adequate. So we'll just put our plant back on the table because we still need to mulch it. So the next step will be to mulch our berry plant to make sure that the moisture stays in and also that the root zone stays nice and cool to suppress some weed seeds that might blow into our container, and we can just fill it up like that. And remember, I said we don't want the growing medium to be around the stem, and the mulch is so light that it doesn't affect the growth of the plant. So you can put a nice thick layer of mulch, anything from 5 to about 10 centimeters on the soil, and that will keep the soil, the root zone nice and cool, and also prevent the water from evaporating too quickly. And the next step, or our last step, will be to actually water the plant. So remember, your AgriBoost is an organic product. It's a thick liquid, and you need to shake up the bottle before using it. And you can shake it up properly. We've already shook this one a couple of times, and we're going to add 50 milliliters of this liquid that's full of nutrients and full of microorganisms. We're going to add this to our watering can, and we've already got a little bit of water in there. So we need, this is a 15-liter watering can, so for every 5 liters we need to put 50 milliliters of AgriBoost. So that means we're going to add 3 scoops of AgriBoost to our 15 liters of water. And I haven't filled up the watering can completely. There's only a little bit of water in there, and the reason for that is we need to mix this up to make sure that it dilutes completely. And once we've stirred it and it's all mixed up, I'm going to fill the watering can with water, and then I'll be back to water our berry plant. Right, so now that I've filled the watering can and the AgriBoost is properly diluted, and you can see it's got a brown color, we're going to start watering our plant. It's very important after planting a plant that you water it properly and make sure that the soil, the new soil around the root system settles, and that the plant has enough water, it's properly hydrated, and this will in no time give us some more flowers and some lovely blueberries. And this plant was made available to us by Berries for Africa, and we say thank you to them for donating this plant for our video. These plants are also available in all good retail outlets, and you can find all the Bark Unlimited products that we used in this: the hemp super soil, the acid compost, the river sand, and the bark nuggets medium, which we used as a mulch. You can find that in all good retail nurseries as well. So for more information on our products, you can go to our website at www.barkunlimited.co.za, or alternatively contact our office. So if you liked this video and found the information useful, please hit the like button, and you can also subscribe to our channel. Although it says subscription, it's for free, it doesn't cost you a cent, and we will send you all the new videos on related products.
Refresh your garden with the Bark Unlimited range of top quality organic products. Bark Unlimited Organics. Refresh nature.